Nicole, Kawaii.
Hello, it's Nicole, and today we are back with Kimochii Classroom. So, I kind of want to give a quick little shout out because someone had left a comment in my last gameplay of this. They were like, the RIB sends its regards. And I was like, who's the RIB? Because I'm sitting here in my mind thinking, is it the FBI or something? Is this game going to get so bad that you know, the FBI is sending their regards? But then someone left a comment and was like, oh no, the RIB is like a fan group of this game, right? I was like, what does a RIB stand for? And they told me it's the the Radish Investigation Bureau, which makes sense because the people who made this game, they're called Radish ASMR. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's funny because look at the cursor. I just noticed that it's literally a radish. Remind me of Super Mario Bros. 2 when he was pulling the radishes out of the ground. But we were just about to go to the roof to meet with Felicia. That was her name. I already forgot half their names, by the way, so I apologize in advance. It's been like a week or so since I played it, but huh? Where am I? I started a new game by accident. Okay. This is what I meant to do. I meant to open up my save. I done started a new game. Alrighty. I slowly open the door and peek outside. Because I was just... Ooh. Oh, wait. There she go over there. She all tiny. On the far side of the roof, I can see a figure standing, facing away from me. Exclamation point! I was right. It's Felicia. And somehow she has access to the roof or something. I scanned the rest of the roof. Oh wait, because isn't her family like super prestigious family? Like they got connections or whatever. I think we established that in the last episode. Nobody else in sight, but seeing the roof firsthand, I can understand why you need to get permission to come up here. The thing that sticks out to me the most is the lack of guardrails. You could jump right off if you wanted. Oh God. Just pray if someone's not suicidal because they might take advantage of... Wait, Felicia's not suicidal, is she? Oh no, don't tell me that she's gonna end up like Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. This is like the millionth time that I've brought up Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna try to stop y'all, I promise. There's also several big AC condenser units scattered throughout the roof. This place definitely wasn't designed with the intention of anyone being up here casually. I look towards Felicia again. It looks like she's on the phone with someone. I can hear her talking, but I can't make out what she's saying. What am I even doing here? What's my end goal? Yeah, why did we, follow her? Maybe we're trying to get her out of her shell because we want to get to know her. Did I want to ask her directly what's going on? Why is she on the roof? I mean, what if she low-key is suicidal? Like, what if she low-key is trying to do something? Did I want to eavesdrop? Or clearly there's nobody else up here unless she's on the phone. Was there even anything going on? What if I end up What if the door locked behind me and I'm just stuck up here? Whatever it was none of my business. If there was ever a time to turn back, it was now. Unless the door is again locked. But my curiosity got me this far, and at this point, it was piqued. Without considering the consequences too heavily, I decided to try and get closer to where Felicia is standing. She gonna be like, ew, stalker? Crouching and keeping a close eye on her, I quickly make my way over to one of the condenser units and lean up behind it. And then it's gonna end up blowing up my shirt and all that, since I'm leaning right up against it. I'm now probably around 20 meters away from her. I can feel my heart beating in my chest. Now that I'm closer, I can see her holding a phone up to her ear. Oh, so she is talking to somebody. She probably having a business meeting or something. It appears to be a simple flip phone. That's what she used to, cover business. Who knows? Maybe she a drug dealer on the side. That's her burner phone. Okay. It isn't exactly unheard of for students our age to be using flip phones, but it's much more common for everyone to be using smartphones. And given Felicia's position as the daughter of the owner of a massive corporation, I would expect her to be using one as well. I'm telling you, that's her work phone. She might be dealing. I realize that my interactions with Felicia up to this point have been so few and far between that I have no idea what kind of phone she uses or if I've even seen her using one at school. She probably has two. She probably has a smartphone, then she got her burner phone. I put those thoughts aside for now, though, and start to listen more closely.
This morning, I was foolish and didn't immediately confirm that it was still there.
Wait, what?
I take full responsibility for my error.
Wait, hold up.
Yes, I have two in mind.
Is she talking about the backpack? Was there something in the backpack?
No, I believe that a culprit is more likely.
Wait, hold up. Culprit? She part of the... Didn't I just mention the FBI at the beginning of this? Like, she part of the...
I would not make a mistake that careless.
What is she talking about? That's what I'm saying. We should not be hearing this. From the comment about something being still there, I'm beginning to lean more into my hunch that Felicia lost something. It was when her backpack got stuck. Something probably fell out of it. Because I remember she seemed to be looking for something. It's probably in the grass. But what does she mean by culprit? What if I'm the culprit? I keep listening.
Only somewhat. I see them often, though.
What?
The others I am unfamiliar with. I took some discreet pictures this morning.
What?
I will send them to you now.
Wait. I was literally saying that I felt like a stalker following her up to this roof, but now I'm wondering, is she a stalker? Who was she taking pictures of? What were they pictures of me or other students or just somebody else? Also, wait, I don't know if I mentioned this last time. When my sister said that they had a anonymous donor that donated to her little musical club, I might have mentioned this before, but part of me thinks that it might be Felicia's family, possibly. That was the anonymous donor. Maybe they're up to something bigger than, just giving out donations to schools and stuff. I don't know. And somehow she ties into this.
Of course. I apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you. I will handle the student if needed then.
Wait, what? She said handle the student. She about to assassinate me. The student, who is she talking about? She probably talking about me. I think that we need to leave pronto. Is she talking about me? I don't know, but...
Yes, of course. I will retrace my steps before any kind of confrontation.
So she's probably gonna go back to where she lost the backpack first. And then if she can't find it over there, then she might go up to me or something.
Understood. I realize that time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence for what?
Yes. I will contact you as soon as I have any updates.
She pauses for a bit longer. I wonder if she's talking to her mom or her dad or something. It'd be crazy, because she sounds like she's talking to a colleague or a superior, but I don't know what kind of family dynamic they have going on. Yes.
I understand the consequences.
Oh, no. They threatening her right now, probably. Oh, did she just say goodbye? Felicia suddenly ends the call. They was probably like, listen, if you don't find what you need to find, we are going to basically cut you off financially. That's what they said. She closes her phone, turns, and begins quickly walking towards the door. Oh, you better stay hidden. My head is still peeking out from behind the condenser box, so I panic a bit as I scramble to go back to hiding. You about to blow your cover. Her footsteps stop. She done heard me. Oh my God. It sounds like she stopped walking. She's about to assassinate me right here on this roof. She gonna push me off, make it look like an accident. Uh-oh. I know I didn't make that much noise. Did she actually hear me? She got super hearing. My heart is beating out of my chest. I hold my breath and stay completely still. Sorry, just making sure I'm still recording. After what feels like several minutes, she continues walking. What if she's just trying to trick me? She's trying to dupe me out of hiding. As she comes closer to where I'm sitting, I silently move to the other side of the condenser box just as she passes by. Thankfully, she doesn't stop again. But I don't stop holding my breath until I hear her open and close the door to the roof. Again, what if she's trying to trick me? She's just opening it and closing it just to make me think that she left, but in reality, she didn't. She never looked back, so it seems like I'm in the clear. I finally exhale and let myself breathe. Wait. Damn, that was close. Wait, what if she did leave? But she locked it behind her, and I'm stuck up here. I was hoping I'd have an answer to my questions after coming here, but now I'm just more confused. After all that, though, I've decided that this is definitely none of my business, and way out of my depth. No more following Felicia around. No. After waiting a few minutes, I head back to the roof door. Please don't let it be locked. Then I try pushing it up. Well, that's just great. I knew it! Felicia locked the door behind her. I mean, are we really shocked that nobody else was supposed to be up here? This is really bad. Oh my goodness. Wait. Wait, maybe we could climb down there. That looks like a ladder. A little bit. I'm stranded in a restricted access area with limited time to get back to class. I think being late to class is the least of our worries. Like, we could legitimately starve up here. I hurriedly scan the roof for some other way down. That looks like a way down. My eyes land on a ladder hanging off to the side. It looks like a fire escape. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I am so screwed. Well, I mean, not really. The next 10 minutes could only be described as the most stressful in my life. I needed to climb down the entire ladder without being spotted by any teachers looking out the windows. So, at every single floor, I waited until I thought no one was looking and then quickly climbed down past the windows. Slowly but surely, I made it past each floor without any alarms going off. How many floors? Because last time I remember, we went up like 4 flights. Once I finally made it to the bottom of the ladder, I noticed that the bottom 4 meters of the ladder were folded up off the ground. Oh, come on. I mean, maybe you could land on your feet like a cat. It makes sense since the school doesn't want students using this thing for anything other than an emergency, but it sure makes things more difficult for me. Oh yeah, so they can't climb up. They can only climb down, basically. I don't want to fall too far and break a leg, so I climb down and hang from the bottom rung of the ladder with my hands. Here goes nothing. I begin talking under my breath to put myself up. 1, 2, 3. Hi-ya! I let go of the ladder and brace myself, trying to fold my legs as I land. Oh boy. Ah! Don't snap your knees! I pause for a second to make sure nothing is twisted or sprained. Looks like I'm good to go. Okay. Oh, but we gonna be mad late. I scan my surroundings. Why does it look like the sun is setting? Or am I tripping? Good, looks like no one saw me. I look at my watch. Still about 15 minutes left for lunch. Oh wait, because we followed her during lunch, I completely forgot. Guess I'll just head back in through one of the side doors. Hopefully it won't look too suspicious. Oh gosh. Alrighty, we back on 201. That's our class, right? Thankfully, nobody seems to pay me any mind as I make my way back to the classroom. When I finally get back to my desk and sit down, I realize I never ate lunch. Aw, damn. See, you already struggle with staying up in class. Now you really gonna be struggling because your brain is not gonna be working properly. Anna gives me a smirk. She's like, you was stalking people.
Not feeling hungry?
Wait, what? I laugh awkwardly because she knows that I went to follow her, huh? Yeah, I guess not. The line was so long and I got tired of waiting. Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm sure.
She knows I'm lying. She knows me too well.
How did Felicia like the line?
Oh, damn it. You know, it'd be great if you could stop catching on to everything I do so easily. She was following me while I was following Felicia. Or maybe she saw me on the roof. Anna laughs.
You know that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. I can't help but chuckle along with her. Yeah.
Should I bother asking you any more than that?
I mean, I don't even know if I should say what I witnessed. For now, let's just leave it alone.
Alright then.
She looked concerned for a little bit. Y'all saw that?
Back to the grind.
Back to the grind, indeed. More like back to hell. I pull out my physics textbook as the teacher enters the room. Oh man, no physics. I hate physics about as much as I hate math. For some reason, I thought physics was part of math, but I guess physics is more science, huh? I don't know. I'm slow, y'all. Mostly because physics has lots of math in it. Okay, yeah, so I was sort of right. It is kind of, it's like music, honestly. Music is math, low-key. But, you know, I actually enjoy music. As the teacher begins talking, I start writing notes in my notebook. We've been learning about how sound waves travel. We take a few minutes to review some problems from yesterday. Then the teacher suddenly asks us a question. Don't pick on me, teacher, please. Does anyone remember approximately how fast sound travels through the air at 20 degrees Celsius? Wait. Does temperature affect how fast sound travels? The teacher looks at... Oh, my... Why do they keep... I don't think the teacher likes me. I think the teacher must have some beef with me, and I don't understand why. Simon, why don't you answer? I should flip the teacher off right now. I stand up from my chair. How fast does sound travel through the air at 20 degrees Celsius? I don't know. I don't care what y'all say. I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up. I don't care. Unless I'm timed. Wait, hold up. Wait, how fast Does sound, wait, does sound, travel through air at, 20 degrees Celsius. I don't care, y'all, I'm cheating. The answer is 343. I did not look that up at all. I promise. That would be 343 meters per second. Correct. Yeah, I totally got that, y'all. That was all me. Nice. I'm definitely going to remember that for the midterm. I'm not, but... Next, what is the formula to calculate the distance a sound wave travels? Okay, you're not asking me, right? I know you're not asking me two questions. Another one? I'm being targeted, y'all. Like, the teacher doesn't like me. Wait, I think I remember this one. So, the formula to find the distance a sound wave travels. Wait. I'm about to look this up. If they give me... Let me just look it up preemptively. Y'all are probably shaking y'all's head. The formula to find the distance. Wait. The distance a sound wave travels. Okay, wait. Wait. I think it's wait. It says here velocity times time. But because this means this is multiplied, right? Why isn't it having hang on. Okay, so this means multiply. I had a feeling for some reason I expected them to just put the X multiplication symbol, but it should mean the same thing. Distance can be found by multiplying the velocity of the sound wave by the time it takes to travel the unknown distance. Correct, very good. Don't ask me a third question, because I swear. Nice. The math may give me trouble, but my memory works well enough. Yeah, my memory with my phone. I sit back down. The teacher continues. Let's try an example problem. Don't ask me. He writes a problem on the board. The time it takes for a sound wave to hit a wall and bounce back is 0.4 seconds. Assuming that the temperature of the air is 20 degrees Celsius, how far does the sound travel from its point of origin to the surface of the wall? Yo, this is not fair. I don't understand why they're... Don't ask me. Wait. Are they legit gonna try to have me solve this? Wait. Temperature of the air is 20 degrees Celsius. Wait. So if it travels through the air, 443 meters per second. Wait, how far does the sound travel from this point? Wait. If it's 400, no, not 400, 353, I'm using my calculator, because if we divide, 343 divided by, did they say 0.4, or did they say 0.04? Wait. I furiously start scribbling down the problem on my paper. Are they actually going to ask me to solve this? Let's see, 20 degrees Celsius would mean 443 meters per second. Okay, so it was 0.4 seconds to go to the wall and back. Would mean that it only takes half the... Wait, hang on. Wait. My thoughts are interrupted when I see Anna quickly raise her hand. Wait, oh, please answer it for me. Anna, do you have the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm out here doing calculations because I wasn't sure if they were going to ask me or if they was going to make me type it out. She stands up.
The answer would be 68.6 meters.
I would have gotten it wrong. I don't know where I don't even want to say the number that I came up with because I'm too embarrassed, but what she said, teacher. Correct. Can you walk us through it?
Of course.
Oh,
it takes 0.4 seconds for the sound to reach the wall and bounce back. So the time it takes for it to reach the wall is 0.2 seconds. That's the value for time. Then, using the velocity of 343 meters per second, we multiply it by the 0.2 seconds for time. This leaves us with 68.6 meters.
I'm literally just trying to process what she said, y'all. I can't keep up. Very good. Let's look at another problem. Don't ask me, please. Please no more. Anna sits back down. Y'all, when it comes to anything math related, Anna excels. Okay, so Simon is Simon's the science guy. He's Bill Nye. No, and Anna is the mathematician. I wonder how her math grades compare with Felicia's. I mean, Felicia, she probably got straight A's across the board. The rest of the class proceeds as normal. Okay. God, y'all are realizing how slow I am, and I'm embarrassed. I'm not even gonna lie. I stretch my arms in the air. Finally done. I am so hungry.
No wonder. You didn't eat any lunch.
Yeah, we skipped lunch. Should have got a protein bar or something. Yeah, kind of regretting that now. Do I have work today?
Do you have a shift tonight?
Oh, wait. We are so in sync, Anna. Yeah, aw. Well, maybe you could pick something up, I don't know, by 7-Eleven on your way to work. Anna suddenly tosses something to me. Oh? Well, it bounces around in my hands, but I managed to catch it. It's a handmade rice ball. Oh! What is...
I figured you'd be hungry, so I saved this for you.
Oh!
It isn't compared to Chico's cooking, but I'm still pretty confident in myself.
Yeah, no, don't be too hard on yourself. That's nice. Wait, you didn't have to
You're
save...
right. I wanted to.
Oh, see, she looking out for me. She a good friend. She interrupts me.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, say thank you. Thanks, Anna, I appreciate it. Even though, well, actually, I gave you them cookies, so I mean, we kind of more even now, but, you know. Her face brightens.
No problem. You gotta go, don't you?
Yeah. I look at my watch. Yep, I've gotta get going. You need to get... Again, he needs to get a bike. As I stand up with my bag, I quickly turn back to Anna. Thanks again, see you tomorrow. She smiles and waves at me. I hurry out of the school and towards the bar. Alrighty, another day, another dollar. As I'm making my way to the bar, I stuff the rice ball in my mouth. But is that gonna be enough calories to keep me going for my shift? This is good. I need to find some way to pay her back for this later. We already gave her the cookies. She'll be aight. Yeah, we share cookies with her. I arrive at the bar with a few minutes to spare. Alrighty. And then we run into her name. I don't forgot her name. I head inside and wave to Mayu as I make my way back to the back to the back room. Okay, sorry. That's her name, Mayu. Once I've clocked in and gotten changed, I head out to the front. Alright, I see Mayu talking with the boss. Ooh, what they talking about? I'm just not sure I like it anymore. If we put the spirits on this end and then eased into the wines as you look closer to the center, I think the colors would look more appealing. Wait, what? Are they talking about, like some decorations or?
Are you sure? I really like the look of the vodkas together in the center.
Oh, they're talking about how the drinks are arranged. You know, whenever I see those wines and stuff stacked behind the bar, or even just whenever I go to the store and I see the wine aisle, it always makes me anxious. Can you imagine being in the middle of the wine aisle during an earthquake? Like,
we're pretty well known for our vodka mixes.
Uh-huh. Good point. Then how about vodkas in the center with the wines surrounding them? Anything above 10% could go on the right, and anything below we put on the left.
Now you're definitely making things too complicated.
Yeah, I don't even know what y'all are saying. Not that I can really see much. I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah. The boss notices me walking over. Simon, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Well, it's my job, sir. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm getting paid. The boss smiles. That it is. I can't help but laugh. The boss is always like this. Again, how much do I get paid per hour? Did I ask that already? Could you go wipe down that group of tables over there? Of course, I'm on it. When you're done, come back over here. I want to hear your opinion about this. If he's referring to the layout of the shelf drinks behind the counter, then I have no opinion. But I guess I could take a look. I really don't care what you do. Oh, zoomed in. I head over to the tables and start cleaning them. As I'm wiping the tops, I notice that there's no one else in the bar right now. Maybe it's because it's early, or what day of the week was it? Cause wasn't yesterday, wouldn't it be Wednesday? Cause I think the first gameplay was Tuesday, yesterday was probably Wednesday, so is today like Thursday or something? That's probably why the boss and Mayu have time to have the conversation they're having. Although, knowing the boss, he'd probably just have the same conversation with any customer willing to listen if there were any here. Huh! The thought makes me chuckle to myself, trying to say he run his mouth. Once I'm finished, I make my way back to the counter. What did you want my opinion about, sir? Take a look at this. He motions to the back bar. Something about it just isn't right with me anymore. I don't know why I'm giving him a Brooklyn accent. And I decided today that it's time for a change. So Simon, do you think the top shelf should be the spirits and the bottom right should be the gin or the gin, or the opposite? What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or would it make more sense for the rum to be on the bottom right? Because because to me, it seems like the rum could fit anywhere on the bottom shelf. Well, of course, sir, but I don't actually know. I don't even drink. He's not old enough to drink. But in that same line of thinking, would our whiskey selection be nice somewhere on the bottom shelf? It could help accent the outside of the drink selection. Are the whiskey bottles with the ones with the... I've got it! The vodka has to be front and center since it's what we're most well known for, and the wine is our most popular drink on Sundays. So those two can be split in half down the center of the top shelf. Then we can put our rum and gin on the outsides of the bottom shelf with the spirits filling in the... I have no idea what he's talking about. Boss, why'd you call me over here? Like... The whiskey should go on the top shelf because of how nice our whiskey bottles look. Huh, now that's a good idea. See, I feel useless. There was no point in calling me over here. I glance over at Mayu, who's just smiling and enjoying the show. And of course, the sake can sit right over here on the top right shelf. Yes, this will be perfect. Perfect for the look of the back bar. I don't know why I gave him this voice, y'all.
What about our tequila?
Huh?
Shouldn't that be somewhere on the top
Stop spurring him on, Mayu. Suddenly, Mayu chimes in. Of course, the tequila. How could I have forgotten? The tequila should go on the top shelf, which means we need to pick somewhere else for the sake to go, or perhaps it could be placed next to the spirits. The spirits? I heard y'all talking about spirits earlier. Are we haunted? Like, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so maybe the boss is just an overthinker. I look at Mayu again. She gives me a wink. We need to rearrange our thinking. If our vodka mixed drinks are our most popular selection, wouldn't it make sense for the vodka to be at eye level on the center shelf? Child, yeah, she just likes the chaos. Yeah, I guess so. The boss continues rambling on, and we help him rearrange the back bar. They're gonna be switching it up like 8 million times, over and over and over and over again. We probably go through close to 20 iterations before he finally settles on something he's happy with. Maybe, maybe the boss has a little bit of OCD, possibly. He just wants things to be really, really perfect. Some people struggle with that. But eventually y'all got it.
It took us almost an hour and a half. But you're happy with this layout, right?
Imagine if there was a customer sitting at the bar the whole time, like, can I get my drink? This is just what we needed to get the back bar spiced up again. We have the vodka here, and the spirits here, and the sake is... Hey, doesn't this look kind of... Then the tequila is here, just like... the music
It's
stopped?
the exact same position as it was before we started.
Okay, so there was... No point. We was just playing Tetris for no reason. The boss stares at the back bar for about 10 more seconds before turning around and looking at us. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. That it is. Looks like no change was needed. He gives us a big smile and a thumbs up. Mayu puts her hand over her face and I start laughing. I mean, I would have rather been doing that than, cleaning tables and stuff, so, hey. Today is just business as usual. Alrighty. Alright, oh, it's lit up a little bit. It isn't until around 6:30 p.m. that more customers start coming into the bar. As usual, I'm taking orders, Mayu is making drinks, and the boss is doing both. Alright, just to confirm, your order is 2 house beers, 1 vodka cranberry, and 1 gin and tonic, correct? That sounds right to me. Wait, actually, could you change mine to vodka cranberry as well? I'm not really in the mood for beer. Of course, 1 house beer, 2 vodka cranberries, and 1 gin and tonic. We'll have those out in just a minute for you. I walk back to the bar and give Mayu the order sheet. House beer, 2 VCs, and 1 G&T. I guess you gotta shorten it,
Got it, thanks.
Taking all the order. I'm surprised that she's able to memorize that. Overall, the shift is normal. The bar is never too packed on Thursdays. Okay, so it is Thursday. But it's definitely busier than our typical Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. While I'm wiping down a table whose customers just left, I glance at the clock. 7:02, about an hour left until I'm done for the day. I finish wiping the table and start walking back to the front. Whoa. As I'm getting ready to go clean another table, the doors to the bar suddenly fly open. What? I look over to the entrance to see 3 rowdy men walk in. Oh no. I don't know why, but I suddenly get a bad feeling. Oh, sorry, I'm just adjusting my headphones. Are they gonna cause a ruckus? I look over at the boss and Mayu. The boss continues casually wiping a glass that he's holding, but his posture looks less relaxed. Mayu's expression also looks tense. Oh damn. I guess I wasn't the only one who felt it. My gaze turns to the 3 men. They pick a table in the middle of the bar and sit down. One of them throws their feet up on the table. If you don't get your dirty shoes! All 3 of them appear to be delinquents, probably in their early 20s, and they look like they get into fights regularly. Oh my gosh. It takes me a minute to remember that I'm supposed to go over and take their order. Man, let them wait. Maybe if you just let them wait, they'll leave. I don't know. Again, I glance back at the boss, who gives me a slow nod. He has a serious look on his face. I've never seen him look like that, but I can tell he's warning me to be cautious. Yeah, be careful, because I don't know, they might be part of a gang or something. I turn to grab my order notepad from the counter. Okay. Sorry, I'm again looking at my recording. Hey, can we get some damn service? There's no one else here. Man, let him wait. I don't even want to go up to y'all's table. Looking around, there are a few other customers. I can see looks of annoyance and disgust, but they're all avoiding eye contact with any of the delinquents. Guess it's showtime. Well, at least they know that these people are being the problem. You know, who knows? They might help me out if they start getting too rowdy. I walk over to the table. Hello, welcome to the tumult. Yeah. Just get us a round of beers already. Of course. Would you like the house beer or one of our house? Understood. We'll have those out for you shortly. Okay, hurry up and get away. As I walk back to the bar, the 3 men all start talking and laughing loudly. Oh my goodness, they're about to drive all other customers away. They're gonna mess up our business. I didn't need to bother writing anything down. Just 3 house beers.
Yeah,
Look,
no problem.
Look at her face. She's so annoyed. Mayu has an annoyed look on her face. Yeah, we could see that. What do you think? She responds while filling up the glasses.
Let's just hope they're nothing more than nuisances.
They better not ask for her number or nothing. Like, she hands the 3 beers to me.
Here you go.
Alrighty. Mayu leans close to me and starts talking in a lowered voice.
Keep an eye on their arms and legs.
Oh.
Don't let them try any funny business.
Ooh. I silently nod back. I take the drinks and walk back. They better not touch my booty, okay? That's the... Because of one of them... Ooh. I just noticed that these tables are fused into the walls. This one looks really short. But, or maybe they're not. Maybe it's just that they're pushed up again. This one just looks so thin that it almost looks like it's fused in the wall. I don't know. Once I reach their table, I start handing out the drinks. Thank you for waiting. Here are your drinks. The men don't even look at me as I set the drinks down. Rude. They just keep talking loudly. As I'm moving to place down the last drink, one of the men suddenly sticks out one of his legs. Oh, seriously? They're doing this, are they doing this high school cafeteria bullshit? I quickly adjust my movements so as to step over it. I just don't. He suddenly clicks his tongue and makes an annoyed expression while looking away from me. Who raised y'all? I just don't understand. Good thing I was ready for it. The fact that she knew. I sit down the 3rd beer and walk back to the front. Mayu smirks at me.
Nice move.
I should, you know what? If they ask for any more drinks, I should, quote unquote, accidentally pour my drink on their head or something. Be like, oh, oops. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. I smile back. You know, it would, nice heads up. Wouldn't be the first time I had to deal with bar assholes. Y'all remember when I played Dispatch? I had to deal with Flambe, poured my drink in his face, except, you know, clearly wasn't an accident. But y'all remember. The group continues ordering lots of drinks over the next half hour. Oh my gosh, they gonna be so drunk. They gonna be causing a ruckus. And they only become louder and more annoying. At this point, just kick them out. Because I believe bartenders, they're allowed to tell you, no, you've had enough drinks. Because if you drink too much, you could get alcohol poisoning. The boss has thankfully been alternating with me whenever we bring drinks out to them. Okay, nice. But it hasn't stopped them trying to screw around. I managed to dodge at least 2 more attempts at them trying to accidentally bump into or trip me while I'm carrying the drinks. While he's carrying the drinks, really? What in the hell? They also become more irritating to the other customers in the bar, so much so that many have left. See, look, they drive away business. We need to ban these guys. I finished passing out what feels like their 15th round of drink. That's way too much. They're gonna be throwing up all over the floor. At this point, the three of them are all drunk and shouting. What pussy! Can't even cough up what he owes us on the time, then he runs for the hills. And after we went out of our way to keep him out of trouble. Sometimes they just never learn, but this one will. The hard way. I can see the look on his face already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're grade A assholes. I'm telling you, they probably up doing some illegal activities. I walk back to the front again and see the boss and Mayu talking to each other. Y'all need to see, we need to hire a security guard. That's what we need. They look pretty tired of these punks as well. Like, kick them out. They're driving away customers. It is perfectly reasonable to kick them out of the establishment. Speaking of that, throw of yours was pretty spot on this morning. You're damn right it was. He motions like he's pitching a baseball. Wait a minute. Got it to the top of the tree in one shot. Wait, they were the ones that put her backpack in Felicia's backpack in the tree. Huh? Yeah, he's putting it together. Top of the tree. That sounds familiar. Not to mention we got this without her noticing. One of the men holds up a fancy-looking charm of some sort. Although it might be too big to be called a charm, it looks more like a rectangular keychain. Oh, stuck-up bitch got what she deserved, trying to ignore us like that. Oh my gosh. I just can't stand men like that. You could tell these guys are so incredibly fragile. Like, they have the most fragile ego of all time. Like, they're clearly made to be a bit cartoonish, but the fact is there are people like this that exist. So, what is that thing? Who gives a shit? If it's important, she could come find us. How? What are you talking about? Doesn't look cheap, that's for sure. They about to try to pawn it. My thoughts flash back to this morning. Could these guys be the reason her bag was... Mayu walks up to me.
Don't worry. Only a couple more hours and we'll close on these assholes.
They gotta be here for hours? We gotta get that necklace back. I just don't know how. She notices me staring at the object the men were all talking about.
You recognize that thing?
Yeah. Never seen it before, but I might know who it belongs to. Can't say for sure, though. I think it's clearly not theirs, though. So even if it didn't belong to Felicia, they got no business keeping it. Mayu looks at the men again.
Normally I'd say let's get it back, but we're on shift and there are other people here.
But...
Can't exactly go starting potentially out-of-hand confrontations in front of our patrons.
You want to know something, too? I feel like they might have been the ones that almost ran me over while I was on my way home in that one episode. Y'all remember? Right. That is unless it doesn't turn into one. The boss is suddenly behind us, wiping the counter. Without looking up, he continues. Does that keychain belong to a friend of yours, Simon? I wouldn't say friend, but I think it might belong to someone in my class. Why don't you take a closer look the next time they order? He smiles. I don't know what it looks like, but the way that they're describing it, it has to be hers. Then we could go from there. Is he? Oh, understood. Thank you, sir. Oh, he gonna help me out. Man, see, I got a cool boss, right? Even though he run his mouth a little bit, he actually be looking out for us, you know? Suddenly, one of the men slaps the table. Another round! Good timing. Okay, I head over to the table. I probably just threw my microphone off center a little bit doing that. I'm being so extra. I was trying to make it realistic and immersive. Of course, what can I? Not you, brown nose. What? Brown nose? He waves me off without looking. Hey, babe. I want to talk to you. Why did I have a feeling that they was going to try to holler at Mayu? I just had a feeling. I feel like they would be the people that's going to touch her where they shouldn't be touching her. None of them looked at me even once. She should just flip them off. All three of them are obviously intoxicated. I glance back at Mayu. She's keeping a professional face, but I notice that her eyebrow is twitching. This is actually a good chance, though. They're all distracted. My eyes move to the keychain, which is now lying on the table. Oh, snatch it! I can make out two letters on the face upside. It's gonna have a F. F-A. Wait, what was the last name of her family? I bet money that those stand for Felicia Arison. That's all I needed to see. Yeah, it's 100%. I walked back to Mayu and the boss. It's hers. I'm almost sure now. Another one of the men calls from across the bar. Damn, now that I'm looking at her, she's fine. Ugh! She don't want you! Yeah, come keep us some company and take our orders, why don't you? Mayu is having a hard time hiding her annoyance now. I bet you... See, I've never been to a Hooters, but I for some reason I imagine that this is probably what they have to deal with, right? Is people like this. I know it might not be all people go to Hooters, but that's why I don't want to go to no Hooters, because I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of weirdos. But nothing towards the Hooter girls though. This makes me feel bad for them. She's pissed. Oh my goodness. She should just walk over there with a smile on her face. Oh yeah, and then slap the mess out of them. But then she'll get arrested for assault. So the boss calls back to them. Of course, we'll send over the drinks in a minute. As he begins filling up 3 more glasses, he starts talking in a quiet voice. All right, let's get it back from them. Really? Are you sure that's okay, sir?
I'm pretty damn sure about it.
Oh, yeah. The boss looks at Mayu and me. Yeah, we... These hooligans are harassing 2 of my employees. Of course, I'm sure. And I've got an idea. The boss gives up his signature smile. Or gives us his signature smile. Guess we're on. Mayu, why don't you bring them the next round of beers? Oh, and did I mention that I just bought us a new floor steamer last week? Oh, we about to make them slip and fall? Mayu looks at the boss and a cheeky smile forms on her face. This is really going to end up like flambe.
No, I don't think you did.
Ooh.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sure would be ashamed if somebody spilled water and then it became super slippery. Ooh. And Simon, could you please bring them an extra round? It's on the house. For being such great customers. I'll be right behind you. These 2 suddenly became a lot more intimidating. Good thing I'm on their side. Of course, sir. But what if things go sideways? The boss gives me a knowing look and comes a little closer. Simon, these guys are about to go sideways on the ground. I believe you already know the answer to that, Simon. What is he talking about? That is to say, you can use whatever techniques you need to defend yourself. Oh yeah, if you need to punch him in the balls or whatever, hey, I won't fire you, Simon. That's what he's trying to say. Besides, we got security cameras, right? So if they try to make a move on us, we could prove that we was just defending ourselves. Just wait for my signal. What? Wait, how do you... He holds up a finger to his lips and gives me a wink. Let's just focus on this for now. I'm right behind you. He's right. We can talk about this later. First, the keychain.
You guys finished yet?
Yeah,
let's do this already.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Mayu's raring to go. Shoot, Mayu, I'm raring to go too. The boss hands us 3 beers each. Don't worry. These are the plastic ones. He smirks. But if a glass or 2 happens to get broken, it'll be fine. It'll be worth it. Mayu takes the beers and stands still for a moment. Okay, all right. What's the plan, by the way? This is probably a bad time to ask, but her expression changes and she puts on a mature-looking smile.
Hey, boys. I hear you wanted to see me.
Oh, yeah. She's gagging in the inside. The 3 of them look at Mayu and big smiles form on their faces. Ugh. You're damn right we did. She changes her tone to one that's much more sultry. Oh.
Well, why don't I pass out these drinks and we can talk some more?
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely not trying to distract you. Mayu leans over the table to hand out the beers. And as she does, one of the thugs puts his hand on her I knew it! I freaking knew it. I knew that they was gonna be one of those sleaze balls. Her sultry expression immediately changes to one that's much more threatening. Get your hands off me.
Whoa.
Whoa! Ooh, she... Break their wrists. Oh! I said break their wrist, and it sounded like she flipped them on the damn table. Thank you, Mayu. Thank you. Give her 10s, y'all. Mayu pretends to trip and almost falls, spilling the beers all over the 3 delinquents. Oh. Damn it, I thought that she flipped them on the table. Damn it. Hey, but you know what? Still gotta give her 10s, you know? They still got what was coming to them. Several glasses shatter on the floor. What the hell are you doing? Ugh! You damn bitch! You did that on purpose! In a voice oozing with sarcasm, Mayu responds,
Oh my goodness, of course not, sir.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Let me get you cleaned up.
Oh, gee. She pulls out a cloth and starts moves to start wiping the table. While all the men are distracted, Mayu quickly glances at me. Get it. She then wipes the cloth across the table, knocking the keychain on the floor. Oh, yes! Oh, they smart! Time to move. I walk over and discreetly pick kick it across the floor to somewhere I can pick it up later. I look back over to the delinquents. Wait, what if someone else picks it up? They're pissed. But it looks like none of them noticed the keychain. They're drunk anyway, so... Oh, so now you think it's funny to joke with us, huh? One of them starts to stand up, but I quickly move in between him and Mayu. Yeah, we gotta look out for Mayu. Please accept our apologies. We have another round of drinks for you all here, free of charge, of course. I set the new drinks on the table. Are you kidding? You think that's gonna cut it? Well, I don't know. This one abruptly stands up, knocking his chair backwards. It clatters on the floor. Oh boy. Oh wait, Mayu stops wiping the table and quickly takes a few steps back. The boss approaches. He bows to the three men. Our most sincere apologies. Please allow us to make it up to you. Please order anything from the menu. It's on the house. None of them are pleased. This guy's funny. The biggest man stands up slowly, still leaning on the table and wearing a dangerous smile on his face. There's beer all over his shirt and pants. I can see the anger in his eyes. He thinks a couple more drinks are gonna stop me from slapping the shit out of his shit-stained employee. See you making threats. He stands upright and looks at Mayu. Are the other customers watching this, by the way? I hope one of them is recording this. They got their phones out so we could use as evidence if we don't have cameras up already. Then he begins walking towards her. Please, sir, there's no reason to escalate this into anything unnecessary. One of the other men responds. Unnecessary? This bitch needs to be taught some manners. He cracks his knuckles. What? This man starts to approach where Mayu is standing as well. Yo, Mayu, we gonna have to double team him or something. Please, she slowly backs away. Oh, we gotta help Mayu. Mayu's keeping a confident face, but I can tell she's starting to get nervous. Throw one of the chairs or tables at them. Smash it over their head. I mean, as the men close the distance, I see the biggest one's hand turn into a fist. This is bad. I need to move. Hurry! He raises his fist in the air. We gotta do something. I need to get between them. Behind them. What? If that's not the signal, then I don't know what is. I move into action. The boss moves behind the biggest man, and I follow his lead and put myself behind the other one. Huh? Oh, they put him in the, full Nelson or something? My body feels like it's moving on its own. I grab his arm and move to twist it behind his back. Just, what the? This is something I've practiced hundreds of times, but I've never needed to use it on someone this big before. I see the biggest guy go down. Mayu.
On it.
Oh, I hear Mayu and the boss calling to each other, but I can't focus on it. My heart is beating out of my chest. I kick at the man I'm holding legs to knock him off balance. You little... But he's stronger than I anticipate. His elbow swings back and clocks me across the cheek. Ugh! Damn, that hurt. I can't let go now, though, so I try again. This time I use more strength. Okay, alright, do work. With a well-placed duel of kicks, I managed to get his legs to buckle. Shit! I moved to close all my weight downward. Huh! Oh, shit, did I just body slam him? I managed to get him down on the floor and position myself on top of him. Thanks to him being drunk and to the fact that I had the element of surprise, it wasn't as difficult as it probably could have been to get him down. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? The boss is the biggest man pinned against the table now. I quickly look over at the third man, who looks extremely disoriented. What the hell is going on? Hey! The fuck is this? He's definitely the most intoxicated, but that doesn't stop him from being a threat. He starts to roll up his sleeve and stand up. You think you could just hide behind your friends? I need to teach you a thing or two about owning up. Owning up? He starts moving towards Mayu. Damn it, I can't move unless I let go of the guy I've got pinned. Oh god, my mind is racing. What do I do? Oh my gosh, they gonna give me the choice? Because I feel like the best choice, the best course of action is to help Mayu out. Mayu, get out of here! I shout to Mayu, but she doesn't move. That's when I notice her serious expression. What is she? Wait, she got something up her sleeve? Once the third man is within about 3 meters of her, she suddenly holds up her phone towards him. Then loudly, I hear a voice come out of the speaker.
Emergency services are on their way and will arrive in 2 minutes.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Yep. What? We gotta make sure they don't leave, though. He freezes, because they about to bounce before the cops are... Shit. I think it would be best if you three left. They shouldn't be on the road, though. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They are very heavily intoxicated. Now, the boss looks at me and nods. We both let go of the 2 men we have pinned down. But this is why I said we need to get a security guard. Like, boss, I know it takes some money, right? Because, you need to pay them, but I think it's kind of worth it. As the biggest man stands up, he slams the table. Oh my gosh. God damn it! He looks at the boss, rage in his eyes. Don't think for a second that you're getting out of this one, old man. Okay, why you gotta call him old man? Like, this is unnecessary. He looks like he wants to crack the boss across the face. I start to ready myself just in case he tries anything. You shitheads just surprised us. That won't happen again. Come on, let's finish this. What? 1-on-1. What? The boss still hasn't moved. They still want to fight? Oh my gosh, something just popped up on my screen. Ugh, get out of here. The delinquent's face turns to one of dark anger. Oh, but I hear the po-po. He lowers his voice. You got lucky this time. Come on, boys, let's get out of here. We need to get their faces. Like, somebody, if there was other patrons and they recorded this, we would love to have access to that footage. Because, they do not need to be wandering out and about. They are a danger to the public. As the three men move towards the door, Mayu suddenly blocks their path. Oh, what do you want now, bitch? Want you to go to jail. A smile forms on Mayu's face.
I think you boys forgot something.
Oh, what? Word? She holds out a receipt with all their orders on it. Oh, yeah. You still haven't paid us. So, y'all about to go, if y'all, not only y'all gonna go to jail for, assault, right? If y'all leave, y'all about to go to jail for, what is it called? Dining and dashing. Well, I guess in this case, drinking and dashing. It's like when people, because people apparently do that. They'll eat at restaurants and then they'll just leave without paying. It's, I can't see the number from where I'm standing, but I know for a fact it isn't cheap. Like, yeah, they had how many rounds? Huh, you think we're gonna pay that after the stunt you pulled? The biggest man steps forward. And what are you gonna do, huh? Tell the cops you assaulted your own customers, but the thing was, you was actually threatening us first, so. Mayu silently points to something on the ceiling. The delinquents look over to where she's pointing. Shit. Oh, it's a camera, huh? It's a security camera. Okay, nice. I'm glad that they have them. Yep. So, Mayu is smiling mockingly at them now.
Sounds like it's time to pay up.
Yeah, it's, time to pay. The biggest man has both his fists clenched. Watch them not even have the money. I can see his knuckles turning white. This has been one hell of a shift. Oh my goodness. But they still need to be arrested, though. I don't even care if they pay. Again, they are a danger to society. They should not be let out. The police arrived and took the three delinquents away in their patrol car. Okay, nice. They did get them. The men, of course, didn't have enough money to cover their insanely large bills, so we were told that they'd be due to pay the money back at a later date. The expressions they gave us when getting into the car were some of the angriest I've ever seen. They have nobody to blame but themselves, so I really hope I don't run into them again. I feel like they're gonna, I don't know, come looking for us. It wasn't much of a question who was at fault in this case, especially with the hard video evidence from the bar security cameras. Wait, did I get the necklace? Wait, I did get the necklace, right? We didn't do all that for nothing, right? So the whole questioning process only lasted about 20 minutes. Right now, the boss is talking with the remaining police officers. I look down at the keychain in my hand. The letters FA stare back up at me. Okay, so we did get it. Getting this thing back sure was a lot of a hassle for a girl I don't even know. Man.
You okay?
Yeah, are you okay? Because, I mean, I feel like they had the most smoke for Mayu. Mayu has been standing silently next to me. Yeah, just processing everything. I haven't been in a real fight like that since I was a kid. I look up. How about you? You were the one they were after, yeah. Mayu laughs awkwardly.
Would you be surprised if I said this wasn't the first time something like this has happened here?
Oh, damn. How long has she been working here? I mean, I know she's, like, older than me, but I look over in surprise. What, really? Wait, you guys don't do this kind of thing often, do you?
Oh, no, of course not.
Uh-huh.
But,
Mayu glances over at the boss.
maybe it'd be better to let him explain it to you.
Oh. I look at the boss. This is going to be an interesting conversation for sure. After another 5 minutes or so, the boss finishes talking with the police and walks back over to Mayu and I. Let's head inside. I've got some things I'd like to say. Oh, snap. Is it bad? We're the only ones left at the bar now. Everyone cleared out pretty fast once the cops were called. Oh, so there were people witnessing all of this. I sit down at one of the bar stools and the boss puts his hand on my shoulder. Okay, good work today, Simon. I'm glad to see your judo club excuse wasn't just a bluff. Wait a minute. Wait, does he know that I'm lying to my sister or something? Because I established that. My sister apparently doesn't know that I have a job. And I don't really know why I'm keeping it from her. But is that... Oops, sorry. Is that what I told her? And I was wondering when he said that he had practiced, doing those fighting moves. I was like, when? What? Wait, sir, I have so many questions. But the boss suddenly steps back and gives me a bow. I owe you a sincere apology. I put you in a position that puts you in danger. And while I'm certain it would have been able to prevent things from going any further, you still got injured because of me. Wait, what? I gently put my hand to my cheek. I can feel a lump, and as soon as I make contact with it, I feel a stinging pain. Damn. If you feel that because of this incident, you'd no longer like to continue working here, I understand. What? I'm happy to keep you on the payroll while you look for a new job. Damn. This boss is doing stuff that even the largest corporations would never do for their employees, right? This little bitty store owner. Like, dude, what in the world is he talking about? Quitting? Wait. Sorry, I just need to process all of this. First, how in the world did you know I can do judo? And does this kind of thing happen often here? I've been here for like 5 months now and haven't seen anything like it. But Mayu said that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Okay, so that is how long we've been working. Mayu, who's been sitting at a nearby table drinking some kind of alcohol, stands up. She gives me her usual smile.
The boss is a 9th degree black belt in judo.
Oh, damn! What?
It was one of the first things he noticed after your interview.
Wait, what? Understanding who can and can't do the art I've trained in for 38 years comes as a package deal with the experience. Oh, so he saw the moves and he was able to... Okay, I see. 9th degree? Hey, but that's a good skill to have, especially as a bar owner, because again, people do get real rowdy in bars. I laugh awkwardly. I guess me saying what I did in the interview didn't help to curb your suspicion then? He smiles at me. Can't say that it did. His face then becomes serious again. But that doesn't excuse the fact that it was unreasonable for me to put you on the spot like I did today. I mean, they were low-key acting like a threat anyway. So if you would like to terminate your contract here, I understand. Absolutely not! And I'm still trying to get paid. I know he said he was going to pay me anyway, but still, I'm firm in my response. Oh? You both have done more than enough for me in the time that I've been here. Yeah, y'all are like part of the family now. A little bruise on the cheek isn't going to scare me off. Without any hesitation, you both agreed to help me get back some random object that belongs to someone I don't even know, without even asking for proof. Mayu smiles.
Of course we did. You've given us every reason to trust you.
Oh.
Plus, those assholes had it coming.
They did. I laugh. Well, that's all I need to hear. If you guys are willing to trust me, then I could do the same for you. And even if this kind of thing happens more than once, I've made up my mind. I look at the boss confidently. I'd be happy to continue working here. The boss flashes a big smile. Nice! Wait, are we the only employees, though? Like, there's no way... Unless maybe we're closed on the weekends, but like, what if something happens to one of us where we do have to call out for a period of time? There's no other workers here? I knew hiring you was a good idea. Mayu looks over at the boss.
You know, you still haven't told me exactly why you hired him in the first place. Especially considering he can't drink yet.
Oh. She looks back at me and smiles.
Not that I'm complaining, of course.
She trying to say, you didn't hire me when I couldn't drink. I'm just playing. I don't know how long, maybe, did she apply while she was a minor? I believe that's something you need to ask Simon about first. Well, it's true that I asked the boss to keep some of the things I said during my interview a secret. I realize now that it was mostly just me being paranoid. After 5 months, I definitely trust Mayu enough to give her an explanation. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any. Oh, what? Wait, what? I don't really know why the boss hired me either, but I can at least tell you what I said in the interview. Mayu takes another sip of her drink. She has an excited look on her face. She's like, spill the tea.
All right.
Ooh.
Spill the beans.
Spill the tea? I want to hear it too. Maybe a little too excited. Well, let's see. So, I came across one of the boss's business cards by chance when I was shopping for something in a nearby mall.
Oh. No.
Wait, what? I'm interrupted immediately. Oh, is that sound of victory I hear? Mayu and the boss suddenly become rowdy for some reason. Wait, did they make a bet or something? What?
Simone, please tell me you're lying.
What?
There is no way you found this bar through that stupid business card stand. The boss literally found it in some random newspaper ad and then decided it was a good idea to pay for a crappy little stand to leave his business cards on in some random corner of a mall.
Wait, are you allowed to do that? Or she said he paid. Did he like rent out a little bitty tiny area? I laugh. I guess it was kind of an odd place to find a business advertisement. But yeah, that's really where I found it.
Damn it.
Mayu looks defeated. What's the big deal though? Did you guys have some kind of bet going on or something? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what we had. And I believe I just won. She said that no one is going to, there is no way that anyone is going to apply for the job through those cards. It's a terrible idea. That's what she said.
Yeah, I'll pay up later.
Wait, how much did y'all bet? The boss smirks. I'll hold you to it. Mayu turns back to me.
Anyways, Simone, what were you saying?
Yeah, what were you saying? These two are like a comedy duo. Oh, right. It might seem weird why I decided to call the boss at all given the weird place I found the card in, but it was actually a pretty great option for me. I needed a job that I could keep hidden and wouldn't accidentally be discovered at that. Why does it have to be hidden though? So I gave him a call and asked if he would consider hiring someone part-time. Mayu tilts her head.
From who, exactly?
My sister, apparently. I scratch the back of my head. My little sister. Mayu's expression suddenly turns to one of intrigue. She probably didn't know I had a sister, huh?
Oh, now that's interesting.
Ooh. She is part of her junior high school's light music club. They only have 5 members, so the club fees are all split between them. Wait, don't tell me that he's actually the donor. Or I guess they should be. Realization lights up on Mayu's face.
Oh, I get it.
Wait.
You're secretly paying for everything, aren't
Oh
you?
my gosh. Oh, that's actually really nice. But why not tell her? She caught on fast. Maybe it's because she doesn't want to feel like she's using her brother and he knows her well. Yeah, that's what she was like. So they was like, she was talking to him about this anonymous donor. And it's like, he deep down knew that it was him. Like, oh, what? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. For some reason, that's just funny because it's like, he was just talking to her like, oh, really? Anonymous donor? And it's like, we the audience, we don't know either. But looking back, it's hilarious. Quite the gentleman, isn't he?
That's a lot of pressure for one guy, though.
Yeah.
So why in the world are you paying for everyone and not telling
Yeah,
me?
that is what I'm wondering. A few months after my sister joined the club, she said something about it potentially closing down. Because of how small the club is, the school decided to allocate a lot of the club's budget to other places. They still assist with school festival related stuff, but everyone's club fees increased a lot. And my sister told me that not everyone has enough money to pay the dues every month.
Kind of seems like they're trying to get rid of the club altogether.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, art like classes and stuff, the art department, or crap, I forgot the word. They're not exactly known for getting the best funding, you know, like school bands and stuff. That was my first thought too. So I went in one day during after hours and had a meeting with the club budget staff to ask if the club could be funded externally. And they said yes. All I asked them to do was keep the source of the money, that being me, a secret. Mayu gives me an intrigued look.
Wow, you're a pretty convincing guy.
Yeah, you convinced
junior
me.
high school staff, and then a bar owner?
Damn.
All for what, though?
Again, why is he not...
I assume you're not trying to swoon a couple of middle schoolers.
I hope not, because aren't we in high school? Huh, of course not. My sister really loves music. She loved it since she was a child. Right after she joined the music club, she started practicing every single day, and she hasn't broken the chain since. Every day she's either practicing the guitar or practicing her singing. Oh, she sings too? I didn't know. And recently, I think she's even started writing her own music. She need to put it on Spotify. I look down at the table. I don't want her to lose that. But she's too thoughtful for her own good. Yeah, you know, she seems like the type that would be too reluctant to let Simon just pay. Or, I keep saying Simon. I know it's Simone, but you know, if she knew I was working an extra job to pay for everyone's club dues, She might start feeling guilty and try to quit.
You think she would actually try and quit if she found out?
It wouldn't shock me. And we don't even know her that well, but still. She seems like the type. Well, if she started feeling guilty about me paying for everything, she might end up wanting to quit. But if she quits, that would also essentially shut down the club for all of her friends too. Oh yeah, so it's all of them at stake. I don't want her to put herself in that limbo. I just can't take that chance. Oh yeah, so okay, yeah, I see what he says. So she would want to, but she would know that she wouldn't be able to. So he don't want to stress her out. I look back at Mayu. So here I am. Judo was something I did as a kid, so it's not weird to my sister that I be in the judo club. That's why I can use it as an excuse for where I always am after school. Mayu silently stares at me for a few seconds. Then she smiles.
I think I can see why you were able to convince the boss so easily now.
Aww.
I'm not even hiring you, and you've convinced me 3 times over already.
You know, the boss could tell that he got a big heart, and that's really what you want employees. What? The music got all quiet.
Maybe you're wrong.
What? Huh?
I think you're still trying to convince yourself.
What? Mayu's face suddenly looks much more serious.
I don't know your sister, so you can convince me all day. But after hearing what you said, I don't think you buy it.
What?
To me, you just sound stubborn.
Wait. What? Does she mean she's not convinced? Wait. She trying to say that my sister knows the whole time, but she don't want to tell me because she don't want me to stress out? I quickly glance at the boss, who's silently listening while wiping one of the beer glasses. He's like, I'm staying out of this. I mean, what do you...
How much do you care about this sister of yours?
What you trying to say? More than anything in the world. I don't know where this is coming from or where Mayu is going with this, but I answer honestly.
Then why are you scared?
I mean, I guess he just don't want to stress her out.
It sounds like she trusts you. So why don't you trust her?
Oh, damn. She trying to say, you telling us that you trust us, right? Your colleagues, but not your own family? Well, maybe that's his, because it's like some people, their way of protecting is through lies, which is not really healthy. Yeah, I don't really see the point, but, I mean, I see why, but... really not the best course of action to just be lying to her like that. Mayu pauses again. I don't know what to say.
Everybody has secrets and everybody has masks. But if you're too scared to be yourself, then who are you really?
Then that is turning into a therapy session.
Who are you to her when she finds out on her own?
What if she's standing outside the window right now? She's like, that mother effer lied. I thought he was... Mayu, perhaps that's enough for now. She really grilling me. Damn. Maybe...
Sorry about that. Got a little carried away there.
Maybe Mayu knows somebody in her life that did something like that. Or maybe she's does. It's almost like she's speaking from personal experience is what I'm trying to say. Maybe that's why she feels so strongly about this. Well,
No. Don't worry about anything I said just now.
I mean, she did kind of have a little bit of a point, you know.
Look, you know your sister better than anyone, so I'm sure you know what's best.
Mayu returns to her normal attitude, but what she said shook me. It reminded me in some ways of Anna's opinion about everything, but for some reason, Mayu's words felt like they were coming from somewhere else. I'm telling you, something happened with Mayu, something happened in her personal life that, you know... Either way, though, it's exactly like she just said. I know Chi better than anyone, and I know my decision isn't one made on a whim. And it isn't. I laugh awkwardly. No, actually, I'm glad you said that. It gives me something to think about. Mayu smiles.
You know, you're pretty mature for your age, Simone.
How old am I again? I know he's high school age. Because he could be, 18, which is technically an adult, but he's not old enough to drink, so he has to be below 21, but I don't know.
It's a shame you're so young.
What? Mayu? Chris Hansen is about to come out! Ooh. What? Mayu immediately starts laughing.
Nothing.
Sure. It reminds me of, that one scene from Princess and the Frog, where, her friend was, like, dancing with the prince's little cousin or brother or whatever. And he was like, she was like, how old did you say you were again? And he was like, I'm 6.5. And she was like, well, you know, I waited this long because she wanted to be a princess. And I was like, girl, come on. But that's what that reminded me of. She goes for her drink again. Got me again. The boss laughs. And he's proved time and time again that he's a valuable employee here. Keep up the good work, Simon. It feels kind of embarrassing explaining all this stuff out loud, but I trust Mayu and the boss, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm also not great with praise, so I just kind of laugh awkwardly. Yeah. Mayu leans back in her chair and stretches her arms out.
Well, would you look at us? Bonding after beating up a couple of idiots.
Hey, you know, that's just how we do. The boss smiles. I laugh. What a weird scenario I found myself in. I look at the clock on the wall. 8:30. Damn, I'm gonna be late again. But sis gonna be like, what is happening? Why you keep acting all late? And I didn't text Chi about it again. I'm telling you, one of these days, she's gonna go out looking for me or something. She's gonna call all the local judo clubs and be like, hey, you know, do you guys know someone named Simone? They're gonna be like, huh? Who that? And she gonna come walking around here. She's gonna see me through the window, be like, caught you in 4K. The boss notices me looking at the clock. You're free to head home whenever, Simon. Don't worry, I'll be sure to give you overtime for today. Thank you, sir. I'll be off then. I quickly make my way to the back room and get changed. Alrighty. Once I'm in my normal clothes, I check my phone. Okay. Hi, Simon. Everything okay? Are you going to be home late tonight? Again? I quickly type up a response. Hey, sorry, club practice went a little overtime today. I'll be home soon. She gonna look at the bump on my face and be like, what the hell happened? But again, it makes sense if he told her he's practicing judo. I wave goodbye to the boss and Mayu as I make my way out of the bar. Alrighty. Ooh, that sky looks pretty right there. I don't know, I didn't notice that before. I keep my pace up as I walk home. My mouth is already watering imagining what food Chi cooked today. Alrighty. On our way home, it takes me about 10 minutes to get back to my house. I walk up to the door and insert the key. But before I turn the lock, I hear something. Oh, that's her humming? I smile. Oh, she practicing her vocals. I turn the key and head inside. As I'm closing the door behind me, I see Chi sitting in the living room with an acoustic guitar. She looks up at me.
Hey, Simone!
Hi, girl! Chi leans the guitar against the wall and runs over to where I'm standing. You get a new guitar or something?
Yeah. Kiki's on vacation this weekend, so she's letting me borrow. Yikes!
Oh, yep, she sees the thing on my face. Chi suddenly shouts and points at my face. Oh, what is it? I feel her hand touch my cheek where I got elbowed at the bar. Ow!
That looks bad. Did something happen at practice?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thankfully, I only got one bruise, so it shouldn't be too hard to explain away. Oh yeah, that. We were practicing some lock maneuvers today, and one of the guys accidentally swiped me across the face while trying to set one up. How bad does it look? Chi opens her phone camera and shows me the screen.
Not too great.
You know, you could have just gotten a mirror. I mean, I squint to get a better look at the screen. I can see a purple lump around my cheekbone. It's already swelled up pretty big. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go to school like this? Dang, yeah, that's rough. They're gonna be like, what happened to you? Guess I'll get some ice for it. Or get some peas from the fridge. Chi smiles.
I can get that.
Alrighty.
I'll also grab dinner as well. I've been keeping it warm in the oven.
Oh, right. Wait, what? You just been letting it sit in the oven? Yes, food from Chi. Wait, what we got? What we got, sis? Great, I'm gonna run upstairs real quick and get changed. Okay. Okie dokie. I throw my bag onto my bed and start changing into more lazy clothes. I hang up my school uniform for tomorrow. While I'm getting the pants folded on my bed, my arm accidentally bumps into my open bag, knocking it onto the floor. Is the necklace gonna fall out? Ah, damn it. A bunch of the contents spill out onto my floor. I bend down. As I'm putting everything back in, I see Felicia's keychain. Huh? It looks different than I remember. What? Maybe it's just hard to see because I didn't turn on my room light, but what's that piece sticking out on the side? Wait, what if it's like a USB drive or something? I slowly go to pick it up. What the hell? It seems like it's falling out of my bag caused some sort of side panel to come loose. I start to get an uneasy feeling. I'm telling... She's up to something. And now the music is getting quieter. What? Like I'm seeing something that I'm not supposed to. But curiosity gets the better of me. Wait. Upon closer inspection, the side panel itself wasn't particularly well hidden. But if you didn't know to look for it, it'd probably only be found by accident. Like right now. Underneath the open panel is a small black wheel embedded into the side of the keychain. It has small grooves on it, making it look like it should be turned. I don't know if we should... Oh, no. Should I really be messing with this? I don't want to break anything. Already come this far, though. I don't think this is a good idea. Plus I don't think turning this wheel is going to mess anything up. Watch like a hologram pop out or something. And it's like, I don't know, aliens from another planet. I don't know what I'm saying. Probably. I press my thumb against the wheel and begin slowly rotating it. And after rotating it all the way around... Oh, gosh. Nothing happens. What if something did happen and you just don't realize it? Huh? Maybe it's better that I don't mess with it after all. Suddenly I hear Chi call from downstairs. Brother, the whole world exploded.
Are you coming down soon?
Yeah. Right, dinner. Yeah, one sec. I decide to leave the keychain alone for the time being and hurry upstairs. Or downstairs, sorry. I see Chi sitting at the table with 2 hot plates of lasagna waiting for us. Ooh, lasagna. Yes, lasagna tonight. She laughs.
Get over here already. I'm hungry.
Alrighty. I smirk back. You're telling me I skipped lunch. I sit down.
Thanks for the food.
Oh, I was supposed to say what? Thanks for the food. That was our prayer. I've been so hungry from basically skipping lunch today that I can't stop myself from immediately tearing into the lasagna in front of me.
Whoa, calm down. There's plenty more if you want seconds.
Listen, I've been starving all day. I respond while chewing. Not gonna be far right, I think. She starts laughing and putting her hands out in front of her to block her view. Oh yeah.
Hey, chew with your mouth closed.
Don't nobody want to see all that. We both just start laughing and then continue to eat loudly. Once I'm finally eating at a more normal pace, I look over to Chi. So, how'd practice go today? Chi beams at me.
It was so fun. Today we started practicing a new song and everyone was super excited about it.
Okay. That's great. What song is it? Although I probably won't recognize it, huh? Chi laughs.
You might actually.
Oh yeah?
You know that idol anime I watch a lot?
No. Yeah, of course. You talk about it a ton and I see it on TV sometime. What's it called?
The name too?
No. Nope. Of course I do. Yeah, totally. It's she chuckles.
I figured.
Wait, no, hold on. I can get it. No, I can't. Don't even lie. It's Kimochii's, wait, what if it's literally Kimochii's classroom? Big day out? Chi bursts out laughing. Big
day out?
Big day out. Guess I was wrong. Oh, come on, was I close? At all?
Well, you did better than I thought you would. It's Kiro Komachi's Idol Adventure.
Kiro Komachi's. Not to be confused with Kimochii Classroom. Why is this game called Kimochii Classroom? I just realized. I never thought to ask that before, but... what does Kimochii mean? Then it clicks in my head. Oh yeah, Idol Adventure, that's right. It's got that super catchy theme song, right? Adventure, is this a real anime and I just don't know the theme song?
Yeah, that's the song we started practicing today.
Oh. That's great, Chi! My mind wanders back to what I heard her singing before I opened the door earlier. It was the theme song. Wait, so what were you singing earlier before I got back? Was that for the club too? She like, wait, you heard me?
You heard that?
Oh! Her face starts turning red. Yeah, the walls are pretty thin apparently. Oh, but it was really good. I really liked
No, don't say anymore.
That's probably a song she's working on. She about to put it on all streaming platforms, you know, coming out this Friday. I don't know what it's called, but she is waving her hands at me.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
Okay, she's really shy about it. That's what it is. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? There's no need to be embarrassed.
Could you pretend you didn't hear anything?
All right. I got you. She looks down and starts staring at her lap.
Please?
I got you, girl. I pause. I can't say I'm totally surprised by her reaction, but I can tell that pushing further probably isn't a good idea, so I decide to drop it. Yeah, sure, no problem. Chi lets out a sigh.
Thank you.
I got you, Chi. You know, you don't have to be embarrassed about anything you do in front of me, right?
I know.
Like, we family.
It's just...
I mean, I'm hiding stuff from her, so I'm being a hypocrite, but whatever. She pauses and tilts her head down again.
It's just a small side project I've been working on.
She's working on her EP.
Nothing that good, of course.
Okay, don't say
This
that.
is something I kind of wanted to, try.
Aw.
But it's really nothing special, I swear.
You know, artists, how artists is, they're their biggest critics. That's her problem. She is too humble for her own good. A little more self-confidence would take her a long way. I smile at her. I'll believe that when I see it. You're always welcome to show me. She looks up at me.
Thanks, Simone.
Oh. I give her a thumbs up. My mind wanders back to the conversation I had with Chi yesterday. Speaking of music stuff though, how's your electric guitar holding up? Still need to retune it every 30 minutes? Chi gives me an annoyed look.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten any better. Alice is taking it this weekend to the King Grant's shop I mentioned. So I decided that since my friend Kiki is letting me borrow her acoustic guitar, I'll practice on that at home until Monday.
Is that like a guitar? What is it? Is it? No, wait. What is that one musical store called? Guitar Center. Right? Is that what that is? Do you think the shop will be able to get it fixed?
Yes, they definitely will be able to fix it for a reasonable price.
Okay. She is talking confidently, but her expression doesn't match her voice at all. Ooh. I mean, and if they
We'll
can't?
cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay. I decide to leave it at that. Got it. I put my fist in the air. Let's go, Grants! Like they a football team or something. She starts laughing.
Woohoo! Let's go, Grant!
Hopefully they grant your wish and fix your guitar. No. Our conversation carries on normally for another hour or so before Chi realizes she still has homework left to do. Aw, damn. She runs upstairs and I start cleaning the dishes. Once I'm finished getting everything put away, I look at the clock. Damn, it's already 11:30? And I still have homework to do too. Oh my goodness. I take my tired legs and trudge upstairs to my room. Damn, I should have been working on my homework at the table while we was eating. Then it would have gotten messy, so I plop down on my desk and chair and open my phone camera. I flip the camera around and take another look at the bruise on my face. Man, Anna's gonna be so pissed. She always gets angry when she finds out I'm being reckless, but that wasn't really my fault, so my eyes fall onto the homework books scattered across my floor. No use worrying about her reaction now, though. I pick up the books and open the first one. The first problem stares back at me. This is gonna suck. I get out my pencil and start writing. Alrighty. And then once I'm about halfway done, I lean back and stretch. Watch it be like morning already. I'm gonna go to school. I could really use a massage. While I'm leaning back, my eyes wander over to my bed. I see Felicia's keychain sitting next to my pillow with the odd black wheel still exposed. Curious, I pick up the keychain to give it a closer look. Each notch on the wheel is marked with a white number. Start rotating the wheel. Don't mess with... He about to mess up space-time continuum. Watch. No way, is this a lock? I start to get that same uneasy feeling from before. Don't really know why, but it goes beyond just feeling like I'm snooping through someone's stuff. Should I really keep messing with this? No! My mind flashes back to Felicia's phone, conversation on the roof. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh crap, I didn't save! Wait, hang on. Wait, wait, I think... I've been playing this game for almost an hour and a half, and... What the hell? Got some kind of notification on my phone. I really should stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel bad because I'm leaving y'all on a cliffhanger, but I really don't know what to do because I feel like I'm messing with, I don't know, I'm about to F up the whole universe by playing with it, but then it's like putting it away. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait till the next episode. Hell, maybe y'all could tell me in the comments, what should I choose? Cause I just saved, hell, you know what? Let me save again. Better be safe than sorry. But oh my gosh. So much is happening. There was something I want to mention though before I end. Cause one of my, subscribers, they was kind of, asking me about a game, that they had suggested to me. Cause they suggested a couple games. One of them is a demo. I already forgot. It was, I think it's Muses Struck. I plan on playing that. pretty soon. And after that, well, this is going to be after I finish Little Gator Game, because I'm still trying to finish that. I plan on playing this game. I really want to play Connected Fates, because that was another game that they had recommended to me, and it looks like it could be real fun. It might be, but like I said, I want to finish Little Gator Game first before I even start on that. But I'll probably play Muse Struck demo before that. I told them I was trying to wait till the game comes out, but I don't think it'll be coming out anytime soon, because I'm still waiting for Burden Street Station. I played the demo and I'm still waiting for a release date. They still haven't announced it, but it's whatever. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. And if y'all did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then I love you and I appreciate you. And I really hope that I get to see y'all in my next video. So